night. Tonight, we're going to manifest and enter the portal. Let me see if I can find door type decks. What are you going to see in the through the other when you walk through the door? What's you gonna see when you walk through the door? Portals. Portals. Drawn to. I feel like I might be drawn to some Cheryl Lee Harnish. Yes. And maybe some traditional Rider-Waite Smith. If you would like to just leave it like, hey, Cheryl, how are you? I'm gonna get another color tonight. Let's see. What's the green? Thank you, Divine Goddess. This is our manifestation portal night. Tonight we're going to make wishes and we're not just going to predict, we're going to wish. Oh yeah, the other one, I was going to use the Blessed Bee deck as well. Blessed. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Giggles. And yes, I'm gonna try my best to put a smile on your face, but I know how I'm feeling sad too. I'm feeling like what? What is going on? Where's my orange one? I got this here. All right. Well, Divine Goddess got in there, so we'll do Divine Goddess first. And then we got Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm not going to be salty. Oh, man. The person I was salty about now blocked me, so I'm like, okay. And now I just feel like, okay, it's time. You know what? I was just thinking, I started thinking about Stranger Things and the portal to the upside down that 11 closed. It was like this big fissure, like a crack that was like this, and she used all her power in the, I'm trying to remember what season that was. 4, 5. Anyway, she used all her power, or 3, closed it up, and we all thought, bye bye, no more worries. But the upside down was still there. The door was closed, so it seemed like the monsters were locked up, but they might have been, some of them might have been, but the power is still there. So it's kind of, I don't know, I was just listening to this is weird, but I was listening to different people like Magnetize Yourself. I think she was the one that was talking about closing up this, opening, or maybe it was Kino. But anyway, this feeling of closing a door completely and like sealing it, but yet if it's not fully healed, it's still there, it's still there. So I feel like, yeah, we can close doors, and that's okay, and that's good. And in most cases, it's the complete end of a chapter or whatever, and we can, be ready for something new. But a lot of times it's these doors that are closed to the upside down that's still out there. The upside down is still activated. It's still doing its thing, just in the upside down world. We may not be interrelating with it or integrating with it too much, but it's like still there. So that's my little thought bubble on that. So giggles, I am going to take care of you in a private reading tomorrow. And anybody else that would like just a full out private reading can opt to do that if you donate 10 or more dollars. But for now, we are going to we're going to do a portal of light around this. We're going to do a little prayer, and and then I feel like I need sage tonight, incense, and I need my lighter. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I'll be right back. I'll look for the lighter. I'm a little tuckered out today. I had choir rehearsal and a board meeting. So I'm a little pooped. But things are gearing up in my German club because we're about to have our Oktoberfest in October. So lots of planning going on. All right, Divine Goddess. Hey, Maurice. So before we start, we're going to say the protection prayer. I ask that spirit, angels, guardians, and guides download down a beautiful ray of light at the top of my head. And as I breathe, my lungs expand, and as I breathe out, I create a circle. And as I create this circle, I imagine stepping into it and feeling protected. I feel protected and connected, and I ask that messages come only from the highest sources to bring clarity, goodness, and solutions for the sparkles of light. Alrighty, and tonight specifically, we are focusing on 999 manifesting and closure and renewal and all the things 999 means. Let me see if I can find my 999 angel number paper. Let me see. Angel angel numbers. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. 111. 000. 444. Sometimes I've pulled it out and I'd forgotten to put it back in. Let me see. And these are angel numbers taken from the book called Psychic Intelligence, one of my favorite books of all time, by the Jameson twins, who did work for the police using their psychic abilities to fight crime, to find criminals. So let's see. And they have a lot of ways to help you. Talents, intuition. Oh, there it is. The 999. Okay, so according to them, 999 means completion. You are at the end of a major phase of your life. 9 symbolizes the electrical energy of the cosmos, and auspicious number 999 indicates a way through obstacles. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Let's get with Divine Goddess. So and Giggle's gonna take a nap for the gym. And Divine Goddess says, Spirit messages on Yoga Man, Naveen and me. We meet online, and he smiled a lot yesterday looking at me. I was wearing pink, and he saw me taking class. Nice. I'm loving this portal already. I saw some clouds looking like a portal. Ooh, while I was doing my yoga in the outdoors. Nice. I'm going to do outdoor yoga. All right. Okay. So let me see. What am I attracted to for you? First of all, I'm going to check to see what the door message has to say. The portal. What's your portal message? Oh, you got 1111 on the bottom. Let's go ahead and take that one. Numbers in double, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Wow, very nice. And let's see what else. He was slightly late, so I helped him without him saying. It kind of took the lead to take the class. So when he joined the class online, he saw me. You know what? I'm gonna look for one that's outside for you. I saw one. I'm gonna pick an outside door. Like that one, that might be nice. That looks like a good one. What's another outside one? That one looks good too. I know. So for some reason, it makes me think of you outdoors doing yoga. Also, if I see any clouds. That kind of makes me think of you too. Well, that's nice. Oh yeah, like that, kind of. Okay, I'm letting my aesthetic guide me tonight. Let's see, what are your messages? This one says, this is many people doing something together outside. Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Nice. These are both pass this card along cards, so it's like share them with friends. Then this one says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. This is you traveling, so that's a big thumbs up. And 3 of Cups, nice. A toast to friendship in the afternoon. That's what kind of this looks like, 3 of Cups. In the afternoon sun or the sunset. 3 of Cups is happiness. 3 cheers are done. A celebration is near. Okay. Very, very beautiful. Let me see now. You have the choice of decks. Would you like Path of Soul, Divine Guide, maybe Divine Guidance? I'll just pick that one since you're the divine one, and we'll give you a divine card. Ooh, how pretty. Oh, 24, that's my favorite number. Yeah. This is the one where you guys are gonna meet up again? Hey, Laura, thank you. Ooh, look at that. 14. How beautiful. For you, it says gratitude. Gratitude is a very powerful energy which can open both the heart and mind to all the wondrous blessings we are given. Take time each and every your deepest heartfelt gratitude for all that you have and are given. Make a conscious effort to look for all the good that is flowing into your life. Send your love to all those you cherish and love. Your acknowledgement of the divine flow that supports and provides for you opens your energy in a powerful way. You will become your own bright light, even in the darkest of times. Nice. All right, let's get a few charms. Oh, you got acorns, so that means like very happy fall, full of abundance. Flower, full, ink. The top hat is like knowing somebody from a past life. The cup is a celebration, and coffee is celebrating too. It's like a little mini celebration every morning, but it could be like alert and bright and wide awake and enjoying kind of a treat as well. And you are a beautiful deep mermaid. And then you have the marble that represents the this one's Venus. Yeah, Venus, the love planet. So your love planet is activating. I'm going to give you two. One more thing about what's coming up next in your love life. Ooh, honest communication. So he's going to come up and talk to you. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. But in the meantime, let's see what he's thinking. What does he think about you? Or him? How does he feel about himself? Or your connection? Ooh, he's encouraged. I will win your heart no matter what it takes. You're so precious to me. He's certain. This one came out again. Without a doubt, you are the one for me. My other half, will you marry me? Ooh, he is impressed. You are so cute. Maybe you like your pink outfit. Your style and confidence is very appealing. I admire you. And he also feels strong and confident. Feeling good in my skin and good about us as a couple. Wow, very nice. All right, I'm not jealous at all. Forget it. You just have a great love life. That's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead, Divine Goddess. Go about your day. No, it's really great. It sounds like everything's moving along very sweetly, very nicely. There's like this glow and like a reflective energy. Like, how you feel, he feels, how he feels, you feel. You reflect each other. Very, very nice. Well, that's okay. There's going to be much more to it, right? You're welcome. Hi, Amira. I didn't see you stop by. Okay. Somebody gave me some money last time, and they had a cute name, and I feel bad because I don't know what happened to them. I left a message in the comment section saying they could get a email reading. I didn't notice that they had donated until it was too late, and I left. I left because I was a little bit tired that night. I thought I was done. So Divine Goddess says, yes, true, I claim and I receive it. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to a trip with him. Yep. And Amira says, oh, and yes. Hi, Amira. All right. Did I get it? Let me see. Yes, thank you so much. Full body, mind, and soul. I hear you. I hear you, Divine Goddess. Only so much you can do on a video screen. But you can, you can do quite a bit. But it's still not as good as the real deal. So yes, I did get my September out there for you guys. A little bit late, but never better late than never. So it's a really fun pick a card. I recommend listening to all three of them or watching all three of them, all three piles, because they kind of connect. I mean, sometimes they don't, but this time they quite connected very well. But then again, if it's also up to you. Like, how long of a reading do you want? Do you want a shorter reading? Then you pick one pile. If you want a medium reading, you pick two piles. And you want an extra long reading, you listen to all three piles. Because you can always get a little bit from each one, even if they don't each fully resonate 100%. But I think they were pretty resonant. This month is this month is another one where I feels like good things will happen, but at the same time we have to sort of navigate and use the energies the best way we can, like the eclipse energy. It's pretty powerful, but so I made it through great. The full moon eclipse, flying colors, no issues there except you know, closing the big portal of the upside down, nothing but screaming my head off like L to and falling down on out of exhaustion as I close that door. No, it's just it's not, it wasn't really that dramatic. It's just actually nothing's been very dramatic. It's all just been very pretty peaceful. And I had a really beautiful, happy date with myself on Saturday and it felt very nice. But then Sunday was a little bit brutal, but everything feels nice, like I'm chill, I'm feeling good. Like this 999 really had to happen. I had to have a closure and a new start is coming up. So, yeah, so that's what this portal is. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. The solar eclipse on the 21st, which is also Mabon and the autumn equinox. So much to. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. So, yeah, if you guys want to go spy on me and see what I wore, I found a cherry dress. Me and Cheryl talked all about my cute cherry dress, and I think it turned out, my little ensemble turned out like the way I've hoped. So, I fixed my hair, my makeup, my eyelashes, my nails. I didn't like do anything extra to my toenails, but they were already cutely painted. And I got some cute shoes and a little shawl to go because it was like a strapless, not strapless, it was a spaghetti strap dress. So I thought, oh, I better get a shawl just to be, modest. But then it was so hot, I took the shawl off. Yeah. Anyway, I felt very pretty and humongous drink. It was like frozen, some kind of frozen concoction, some margarita like drink. It was mixed strawberry and lime swirled together. It was really good. And listened to a band that was nice. And yeah, very good. So, so there you go. But it was also a day of the beginning of the closure. So yeah, it's all right though. It's meant to be. September, yes. So we watched that September picker card. So I'm sorry I'm rambling, Cheryl, but what what would you like? Yeah, I'm glad I got out too. I have to say, that's the one thing that this person brought into my life was I'm not a social person at all. I do not like to go out. I don't like clubs. I don't like any of that stuff. Just don't like it. But, knowing this person helped me get out of my comfort zone and out into the public. And there's still haters and gossipers and people who judge you and say weird things about you behind your back, but I don't care. I still had I still had a good time. Alrighty. So, Cheryl, what's going on? How you feeling? You said you were sad, and I felt really bad about how your hand, like your face looks so like I just wanted to give you a hug that day when things were hard with Nikki and everything, and I know how that feels. I do. I've been wanting to talk to you privately about some stuff just so you know that I understand what you go through. But anyway, let's not think about that too much. Let's try to find something to manifest. Let's see what's on the other side of the door for you. Yeah, lacking in sleep. I'm a little sleepy today because I'm like kind of like I haven't in a long time. I've been doing really good going to bed on time and getting up early. But last night I got really so absorbed with my artwork, I stayed up late. And I was like, oh, I love the feeling of staying up late because I don't want to put my art down. I like that feeling. I want more of those days. So I'm happy that I had that last night. But then that made me sleepy today. And then I had a lot of stuff that I did today. So I'm a little sleepy too, y'all. So hopefully it will be fine. I'll be fine. A little tiny bit of stress for the German club stuff. It's just a lot of things are gonna happen in the next few months, and I'm just trying to be chill about it, relax, give it up to God. A lot of it I have to give it up to the universe, and it's hard because I wish I could control things, but there's a little part of me that's like, I can feel it. I can feel that that there's not much that I can control. Is like, I can be there, and I can do tasks, but I can't really control this. So let's manifest some love. Come on. Let's go, love. Ooh, nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Okay, that's a sign right there. The sign is don't stay hidden in your house, even when you're feeling bad. Like, try to figure out something to focus on. Like, maybe you got it, like the jewelry that you sent me. I'm like, if anything, even if I didn't have a new dress, I would like totally wear just the most regular thing, but like really go all out on my new jewelry. It's like, yay. But that beautiful necklace with the heart, it was very kind of like rockabilly, and I feel like dresses like the with the cherry kind of have that rockabilly vibe too. So that's what it felt like to me. It felt kind of I don't know what's the other word for it, but rockabilly, like like biker chick kind of, but biker, not really biker chick. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. That kind of vibe. Yeah, it does elevate the vibe, doesn't it? But the nomad is also about wandering. It's like going a little past the usual boundary, or going to a location you might not have gone to before, and wandering maybe a little bit aimlessly, and not even thinking about too much where you're going, and sort of let spirit or your heart guide you or something like that. See where you just end up. A lot said in that one card. Ooh, the Odyssey. This is like, you're really adventuring here. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Cheryl, somebody wants you to go like wandering and traveling and looking around. Okay. Let's see what else. Secret sketches. Wander again with the wandering, and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Now, here's an interesting thing because, okay, like when you go to a party and you don't know anybody, well, this is what I do. I find, well, if there's young and old there, I find the kids and I go hang out with the kids. Or if there's pets, I go find the dog or the cat and I go play with the dog or the cat. But you know what? This worked for me when I went to the water wall with myself on my date. You can go to some place and then just sit there and stare off into space and feel kind of awkward. But if you bring a sketchbook or if you start painting or something, then it seems like, oh, legit, like, oh, she's an artist and she went to the water wall to paint it. That's legitimate, It's like, who cares what anybody else thinks? But in a way, like sometimes we just need that kind of guard around us so we can infuse, to protect ourselves from people's thoughts and opinions on us. We want to deflect it. We can deflect those thoughts and things by having a like I brought a journal, and that was my thing. I was journaling at the water wall on that one particular date. So that worked out good. And look, you got destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. This is very much a 999 card. One door closes, another one opens. So there's no reason to feel sad about, I feel sad too sometimes, but I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to be sad because there really is no reason. Like I think about it this way, like if we're just people in like living in multiple dimensions, the past, present, and future all at one time, there is some dimension out there, or there's some, you know there's the future out there that's happening at the same time. It's like our future selves is like smiling at us like, hey honey, don't be sad, you just wait. You're gonna meet this guy and it's gonna be so great. And it's gonna be like, oh, you're never gonna feel bad and sad about anything that happened before because this person is so wonderful. And so it's almost like I'm hearing that girl in my head. And because of you, Cheryl, because of other friends that I've talked to that are so like loving about it. They're like, people will say, you deserve the best. Just wait, just around the corner. I'll like look at a video or pick a card or something like that. And that's the message right there. Just around the corner, or the next person up, or this didn't happen because of space, making space for this to happen. So it feels sort of like that too. Yeah, bringing a journal is good. All right, let me see what is the path of the soul. Since you're like wandering around, let's see what your path of the soul is. Ooh, this one's cool because it matches my. I'm just feeling so artistic tonight, putting in all these weird colors together. It's like I don't want to. I'm trying not to fully go autumn yet. Not until October, like after October. Like October, I go Halloweeny, and then yes, November I'll go autumn. But Houston's still summery, so I'm trying to do like kind of a sunflowery dog days of summer thing right now. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look at that. Look, it looks like love. This does not match at all. Looks like being at a disco club or something. Now, isn't that wild? An adventure is awaiting you. Okay. So, this one is called... what I love about these cards, you don't know until you open up the book. Woo! I'm getting goosebumps. Okay. I'm getting so excited for some reason because I'm like seeing your future. I'm my future person is hanging out with your future person. Like we're friends in the future. And we're like talking about our happy things that have happened. All right, so this card, Intuitive Arts Guide. There are many forms of an intuitive work being done on the planet today. Using your intuitive gifts has a large role in the work you are really here to do. There are many tasks that are undertaken which actually involve the intuitive process. Whether you paint, write music, design, raise children. Did you know? I got goosebumps. Cheryl, what you're doing, raising your son, is an intuitive art. Whether you are a waitress or give psychic readings like me, you are operating from an intuitive source. This guide is here to help you see that your role is important. Very important, Cheryl. The work you do is needed. You are in service Your intuitive knowing is strong. You are helping others to acknowledge and accept their own intuition. Very sweet. You're very important energy on this planet. So I think Spirit's got a gift for you. That being said, Cheryl, let's conjure you up some nice love here. What's coming in next for love? Okay, this is your guy, the guy that gives just as good as you do. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. And lasting love. I'll take one. Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Even if it hurts, keep it open. I mean, that is the hardest thing to do, isn't it? When your heart hurts and you still keep it open and you just want to say, no, don't send me anybody else. They're all bad. No, but you know, it's like Spirit's like, no, don't say that. What if the perfect person was just right around the corner? Keep your heart open. This could be like a blind date, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I see different things in this. I see also a masquerade party like Halloween. I see I see like two people meeting, not knowing a lot about each other and getting to know each other gradually. This it's sort of it's like mystery in a romantic way. It's not in a deceptive way because this is somebody you don't even know, and so you're not going to know everything about a person when you first meet them, and that adds the mystery to them. I love this, and too, this also gives me like Love is Blind vibes. It's like you might meet somebody through other ways before you see their face. So you might get to know a little bit about them before you see their face. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let me find out more about this person. Okay, Spirit, tell us something about a new person for sure. We got 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. Happily ever after. Alright, let's see. Okay. Wounded warrior. This is like, oh, after being going through a lot. Ooh, I feel like you might meet him through like somehow through because of Nikki. Nikki might be the reason why you guys get introduced to each other or you meet this person, maybe. So, but it feels like a second wind. Feels like after going through a lot of stuff, you take a break, you look around, you catch your breath, and you're like, okay, ready to go again. I mean, yeah, your heart hurts, but you just got to keep it open, and see what's available for you. And just like you said to me, it's like it usually comes when you least expect it, and don't go after it. Let it come to you. I'm like hearing your words all the time, replaying. Like I'm trying to think of it that way, like I don't need to go get it. I don't need to chase it. I don't need to go on apps and things. I just need to do the things I love a lot. It's not easy for me to get out of the house, but I'm gonna try to do that. I just something tonight that was like a karaoke place. I'm like, one thing that I could do that I love to do that would get me out of the house, and it's not the same exact thing as a bar, but it's like, I don't like to go drinking, but I would go in an atmosphere like that to sing, but that would also be kind of intimidating, but still it would be fun too. So I don't know, that's the thought. Let me see. I'm feeling like there's some kind of epiphany I had about the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. It's like an expectation. This is your strength. This is like head on, face to face. And this is you pausing, yeah, after a lot of activity. Okay, so I'm seeing like maybe you've been in a little bit of a pause because of things, right? Oh, they have mocktails at bars. Yeah, that's a good one too. I didn't think about that. And so I feel like I'm like so much to say. So you've already been, it's almost like I'm seeing this card split in half, okay? Half of this card has already happened, and the second half is about to happen. It almost feels like, all right, you've been through the hard stuff, had to pause, you've been in the pause phase, and then you're going to reactivate again. So that's, to me, that's what the 999 is. It's the pause, it's the calm before the storm, or the pause before the action. All right. So let's see. Anything else about this person coming through? Yes, yes. Oh, good. Okay, I was going to say, yeah, this is more of the same of that. It's like letting go, walking away. Don't mourn the things that weren't meant for you. Just let them go maturely and happily and joyfully, because look who's coming through. The King of Pentacles. This is the King of Kings. This is definitely the best king card of all the suits. I mean, sure, sometimes we like the major arcana people, but they're a little lofty, and it's not very tangible, the major arcana energy, when it comes to that kind of energy to represent a person. This is a person. This is tangible. This is an earth sign. This is the guy that gives gifts. This is a physical person. It could be a Taurus like you. It could be Capricorn or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. It could be just a down-to-earth person. It could be Taurus moon that matches nicely with your Taurus sun. But anyway, this is a person too with money and stability and a committed type. Somebody who is ready to find somebody to just chill with, to relax with, to enjoy time with. Yes, so there is your man. Let's see if we can find, I'm going to try to find out one more thing about this guy, and we'll talk more about him in the future. Who is this King of Pentacles? Oh, see, that's the card that was at the bottom. I got goosebumps. And this is your forever love. This is your lasting love. Okay. And it's like, who's that guy? Yeah, this is quite a family man, somebody that you're going to fit right in with everybody. There's Nikki and the dogs and he's got his, like, let's say like you have Nikki, and he has to watch over his aging dad, but y'all blend well together with your pets and your family, and you make a bigger family or something like that. So something like that. I think that's really nice. Yeah, I think that is nice. Yeah, I do feel like that one that's for you is somebody who has something in common with you. You may have a kid like you, but it could be like that, like an adult. It could be somebody who's not, who has some, also, there's just something that you guys will have in common about caretaking, I think. Yeah. Okay. Caretaking and gift giving will be the things that y'all are like twins on. But you'll have enough time for each other. I think, you know, like, it's like one of those things where you decide and that person decides. I'm going to put myself first for a change because I need to be healthy for all the people that depend on me. It's like that, you know? You're welcome, honey. Laura, are you there? Hi. I think so. Anybody jump in before Laura? Yeah. Maurice just said hello. He's the plat member for 36 months. Woohoo! That's it. And Amira, she came on after you, I think. I'm just going at a good clip tonight. Oh, Maurice was just saying hello. I don't think he was getting a reading, but if he wants to, he's probably gonna order his monthly reading pretty soon anyway. Ready to move forward for my job. Are you ready? Let's manifest it. Come on. That porthole night. Oh, that makes me think of a Letterman deck that I have. Okay, Laura. Let's see what's through the door. What is on the other side of the door for you? Oh, you had a weird experience. Anything on moving on? Okay. Anything on moving forward? Let's see. I was gonna tomorrow. Yeah. Oh man, so many things I gotta do. My daughter moved into a new house. I'm so excited for her. It's a rent house, but anyway, she's gonna need stuff. And I was gonna wash some old plates and things that I had stored away. Ooh, oh, draw down the moon. The forest nymphs, the forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, Singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. Ooh, so like this is about you getting all nymph-like and enjoying the moon. These moon phases, I'm telling you, this full moon eclipse, that was amazing portal. And now the 999, those two things combined. We're still feeling the force of that full moon. I know, right? Thank you, Laura. I'm so excited for her. Oh, my babies, they're getting so old. And my son, my oldest son, he's found such a sweet girl. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, he's out of his toxic relationship, so that's nice. And my youngest son, he's Sammy. He's all getting into coding and stuff, enjoying that. Having very vivid dreams. All right, we've got deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on, hold on. The best is yet to come, Laura. It's getting better and better. It feels bad, but it's getting better. Like under the surface, what you don't see. It's like the bamboo that grows before you even see the stalk above the ground. There's all these roots that have been traveling through the grass, under the grass. It's like the upside down. It's like this whole root system already happened before you even see the first above ground piece of it. You've got a hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness and joy it brings. The hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Wow, very nice. So very sweet cards you got there. Very sweet portals, ready to get open to better places. I opened up my windows all the way so the moon can peep in while I sleep. That's really nice. Do that. Just took a deep breath of relief. I know that feeling. Feels so nice. And today was cooler outside, so I opened up the window just to let the fresh air in the house. Felt good. All right, so let's I think I'm going to give you Return of Spirits since the other ladies had the other two. These actually have the names on the bottom. I might use them for October. Oh no, October's gonna be like all the Halloween cards, so I'll use these for November. Actually, I want to get that deck, the cute little. It's not Snoopy, Poopy, Spoopy Halloween or something like that. Tarot. I have too many tarot cards. I don't really need anything else. I'm happy with my collection. My kittens are getting along with the cat. I saw Poe kissing Leia, and Pumpkin almost kissed Leia, but then she hissed at her. But they're starting to get used to each other a little bit now. Ooh, you got confidence and birthing. Oh, something new, that channel and new things in life. All you need is to stay in your confidence, and it will be easy peasy. All right, birthing. When we are in the process of creating something new in our life, we are actually calling on our divine force and mastering our gift as creators to bring something new into this world. Trust yourself and what you are doing at this moment. Your instinct and intuition will guide you. Goals, projects, or ideas you're working on are important in the cosmic plan. There are many higher energies working with you and through you to help you complete what you are working toward. Remember, though, the process of giving birth involves going through labor. You must be feeling a lot of pressure at the moment, but discomfort during labor is natural. Don't give in or lose hope because of it. You are doing the right thing. Don't let small disappointments or upsets lead you to thinking you're not on the right track. You are. Pain is just a natural part of labor. And think about it, like if you were having a baby and it was time to push, but you're like, oh, I can't push. You wouldn't just sit there and stop pushing because this the birth of this child is too important. You wouldn't just stop. You know, you have to see it through, so you just keep pushing until and then all the pain almost disappears because the joy of this new thing, this being in your life, this creation is so beautiful and overpowering and miraculous and amazing and never to be duplicated in any other thing. Like this is the blessing that we as women have. Like nobody else except us can experience these things, and it's a miracle that we get to do this, you know. Not everybody is lucky, but I'm just saying, like, if you're one of, or blessed to have children, it's quite amazing. Just the birth process is amazing, but like also raising kids and having kids and watch them grow up, and it's a whole amazing thing. Anyway, but let's go back. So, if you're feeling like this urge to push, and even if it's not time to, don't allow your impatience, though, to get the best of you. Allow everything its own time and trust the process. You don't want to start things out prematurely. Completing the gestation periods is vital, so be mindful not to rush. Gestation always happens before the labor begins. The birthing card also comes to those who are symbolically giving birth, etc. And all of that. You know, it's just time to trust that anything that you're facing right now is part of the process. You are evolving, growing, and changing into a more true version of yourself. So stay strong. You're nearly there. I love that for you. Oh, you just started a confidence class? Oh my goodness. Let's see what the confidence says then. Perhaps you were not aware of how great you really are. I feel like I've had some wine or something, but I have not. But that reminds me, I have another date to give myself this week. It's called a bottle of wine and a night out with myself somewhere. But I'd probably do a night indoors and I'll like watch a movie and drink some wine or something like that. Anyway, perhaps you are not aware of how great you really are. Maybe you've been doubting yourself or your purpose in life. Have questioning whether you are good in or good enough, you're enough or good enough or able or worthy. In some way, you're in need of a confidence boost, and this is Spirit's way of telling you that you are doing just fine. And by the way, Spirit sees you in your confidence class, and they're saying, "Holy kaboli, girl, you are so psychic. We were just about to suggest this." Good job. Good job, Laura. Spirit believes in you, and you need to believe in yourself too. It will take time and effort on your part, but the rewards of having self confidence will be well worth it. You may not do things perfectly, of course, you make mistakes, but mistakes are simply opportunities to learn how to do things differently. And it's always easier to see the greatness in others. Seeing another person's gifts, talents, abilities, and success is much easier than seeing our own. And then I did this pick a card with Kino, and she was, oh, no, 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 it wasn't Kino. I was watching the Tonight Show with Stephen Colbert, and Drew Barrymore was on, and it was an interview with Drew Barrymore, and she's got this new philosophy now that she's turned 50. She's like, I am going to be my own best friend. It's so very Aquarius of her, but really, she's like, would you talk like that to your best friend? No, like some of the things that we say to ourselves, like we put ourselves down and we get mad at ourselves too easily, and and we don't give ourselves the benefit of the doubt and all of that stuff, like all that stuff that runs through our head. It Try to talk to yourself as if you were talking to your best friend, or if you're like let's say a light worker or you are a life coach or something like that, you know? Like don't talk to yourself like your worst enemy. No, you got to be your best friend. So, loving the energy from the wine, feeling better mood now. All right. So, also fake it till we make it. Sometimes you just got to fake it till you make it. I know that sounds sometimes it feels that like that phrase feels sort of annoying, but to be honest, it really can be so helpful. And I think I'm very good at faking it till I make it because I was raised in theater, right? And so I know about acting. And acting, all it does is like you can be okay, you can get have stimulus, right? Stimulus, there's two kinds of acting. There's method acting and then there's calling upon a memory kind of acting. So like so when you're in a scene with somebody and the person that you're talking to, if they're a good actor and they're crying, they might make you cry because they're crying. And that's like reacting to a stimulus. But if they're not that good of an actor and they're like acting very poorly, but yet you still have to cry and make it seem believable, then you got to find somewhere in your life that you had the tears, you know, you have to draw upon the tears and act that way. I don't know what the point is I'm making. The point is um we've experienced that before. Like we've experienced how it just happens, it just comes over us, we just cry or we just get really happy. And then there's other times where we just really have to make ourselves or think about happiness or think about being in that person's shoes or something like that, and then we start to feel it. But it's like more of a conscious thing, you know, than a reactionary thing. So that's just the difference to me. It's like one thing is just reactionary, reacting to stimuluses, you know, like you're letting go and letting your body or mind react to the stimulus. The other is consciously taking in the things that you're hearing and seeing and choosing how to feel about it, you know, which is harder. It's harder, but fake it till you make it. Okay. So, so that being said, try on the suit of confidence. This is how it works. Okay. It fits and it feels nice and you have what it takes. You're just as gifted and wonderful as any other person. Now it is time for you to feel confident about you. It's important to note, though, that too much confidence or over faking it can actually come across as arrogance. So, you know, don't do anything to one extreme or the other. Heaven knows you're far from arrogant, so gently be gentle with it. It isn't about proving anything to yourself or others. It's not about being in an ego thing either, you know. It's like, but if you have to go into your ego a little bit to adjust the confidence bar a little, I would say do it anyway, and then fine tune it back, like reel it in. But you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to go to the ego a little bit. I've done that. I'm like in a I'm upset and I have to tell myself, you know what, girl, you're amazing. And so then I walk to music that's like a strut, you know, like staying alive and us and I can do anything and I can conquer the world and I shake my hips, you know. And maybe that's a little extreme and then I reel it in a little bit. But you know, but it helps me to get out of the doldrums and get more into the confidence. Yeah, so I do the confidence walk these days is what I'm doing. There's some days I cannot do the confidence walk, but I try my best to do confidence walking, shaking my hips and swinging my arms and holding my chest up high. All right, so yeah, Spirit has a plan for you. You are very important. What you are and who you are, everything is very important. It's time for you to believe in you the way Spirit believes in you as well. Doja Cat. Oh, I'm my best friend. Right? Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What can we divine for you? I like your colors. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the colors. Okay. Oh, okay. So don't get too freaked out. They're in a certain order: past, present, future. And, this is like the energy that you're moving out of. And it's okay because it's just about stress. It can be depression. It could be having problems sleeping, restless, wakelessness, thinking, overthinking so much you can't even turn it off to go to sleep. And all of that stuff can really make make it hard, to even see any positive things in your life. It's like, okay, but you are finding a way to get out of this. You're a champion. The Nine of Swords is not, it's only a temporary feeling. Like, it's a this too shall pass energy. That's the great thing about the sword suit, is that it's, one, it's in your head, two, it's temporary. So it's something that can be solved by changing your mindset, and it's also something that can pass along pretty quickly. It's a fast moving energy. Usually the Nine of Swords energy, the swords energy is usually pretty fast. So um she's just kind of lamenting. She's feeling sort of like not doing, like she can't get things done. So it's a little bit of a frustration, right? Laura says, yes, today has been all about doing things to change my mindset. That's great. See, you're taking an active movement toward. And look at the difference between that and the Chariot. For one, the Chariot is major arcana. So major arcana is the universe stepping in and saying, we see you and we're going to help you. And you've been calling to us and we're here for you, girl. And we see that you're like taking charge of your life and you're steering things in positive directions, and you're not choosing to go to the dark side, you're moving to the light. And we're down for that. We're going to assist you any way we can. And so the Chariot's all about triumph and victory and success, and turning negative events around to your favor, like coming out of it the winner, coming out of it the champion. And so then you have to then you start to look towards the future. What are you going to do next? So now that you're in confidence, your head's held high, your chest, your chin, everything, you're in the confident stance. Now you're ready to manifest. You're ready to create a vision board, or make decisions about the future. The Three of Wands is like strength and enterprise and effort and trade and discovery and commerce. There's ships coming in, bearing his merchandise. So it's like, making sales. It's passive income. It's a combination of physical action, but mostly it's like an action that you took that creates a passive kind of. So it feels like money coming in that from something that you've already done, something like that, or some kind of also some kind of thing that you ordered, or some supplies or something like that. But anyway, it feels very nice. It feels very positive. Gathering everything ready, getting everything ready for the next. So let's see, anything else about your steps? Oh, woo! I don't know why I got goosebumps. I got a big chill because I thought that they were actually twin flames, but close enough. I mean, you got the came out first and the Empress. But I feel like a couple here, a dynamic duo. He's not quite on the same level as the Empress, but he's pretty darn high up there. He's very passionate and loving towards her and very helpful. So I think good things happening in the love department too, and a lot of support. Um, I see you as a very nurturing person. It's a possibility that you could get pregnant sometime in the near future, maybe, or it's just, or your baby is your, channel or the stuff that you're going to birth. Because we got a lot of this fertile making your baby energy, like a baby coming into your life, whether it's a being, a little person, or the baby is a project, you know, it doesn't matter, or both, whatever. It's like you're bringing in a lot of creativity, something so amazing that it's going to be long lasting. It's like going to grow up like a kid, like, because I made that analogy, and I think it was for a reason. Like, the birth of it is an amazing event, but it's also pretty damn amazing how they stay alive and then they keep growing up. And that's exactly what's happening to your channel, or what that project or whatever you plan to do. Yes, with my love, that's going well. Great. Hi, Greg. How you been doing? I got the divine doors. Oh, that's so funny. Wrong doors. Yeah, different kind of doors. The doors, but not a divine. But he's kind of divine. Yeah. All right. So Laura, do we cover everything? I think we gotcha. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. Amira says, messages from spirit or guides on self-care for myself. Okay, let's see. Sure, sure. I'll put you on the list. Do you mind waiting till after Mira? I went off into a daydream. Okay, so Amira, just listening to Spirit's messages. What does the doors say for you? Oh, okay, you got those two that she had. Draw down the moon and begin here, but I want to give you something specifically different. Let's see. Oh, offerings. Let's see what offerings. Okay. Abundance lies in the heart that allows, share more than expected, and see love come around. Ooh, share more than expected to bring that love through. Okay, that's your guided message here. So you're going to bring in this new door is allowing you to bring in love, but in return, you must give love. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Oh. Trust the universe. Intuition. Simple, complex words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what. Let's switch. Turn of Spirit. About Path of Soul. Actually, I think Divine Guidance. Ooh, I like this red one at the bottom. All right, 34. So, Amira, can everybody still hear me? I feel like it suddenly got very quiet in the chat. This is about reflections. There is great beauty in all of our life experiences. Although you feel sad and down at times, Spirit is reminding you that this is what can facilitate your greatest growth and evolution, both as a soul and as a human being. You are truly being watched over at this time. Don't fear the darkness within. Remember, without darkness, there can be no light. This is the time and inner exploration. Through it, you will discover your light and know what needs to be changed so that you may live a more authentic life. Okay, good. Nice. Authentic life coming your way. All right. So that, I feel like you could also be pile number, was it one with Kino had a really good 999 reading today. And I think it was pile one that had to do, listened to a little bit of each pile. Pile one had something to do with authenticity, which I like, I thought that was really interesting. This kind of like new thing that's coming through, the authentic you. All right, so let's see. Not that you're inauthentic, it just means you're tapping into more of your own truth. You know, I feel like like sometimes a person is not a dishonest person, like they're very honest, but sometimes they have trouble being honest with themselves, like their own things that's going on with themselves, like my son last night, my eldest son, he had his first fight with this new girl that she's super sweet. And I helped him kind of walk it through. I'm like, he was saying some kind of statement. I was like, no, that's not what you really feel. Think about this. What do you really feel? You really feel hurt. You gotta like really tap into the truth of the moment, of that energy, and not like project this thing that's not really there. It's a cover, it's maybe ego, but it's not the truth of the feeling. He didn't like and he didn't like admitting it, but he said it anyway, and he was glad he did. So anyway, I'm happy for him. He's finding his truth. All right. Yeah, do you watch Kino? I don't know. I like to watch her. She's very real and down to earth. I like Charmed Intuition too. They're the two people I kind of stay with for a while. I like Conscious Evolution too, but I just haven't listened to anything lately of hers. And I feel so. I'm gonna probably do like a Gregory Scott tribute. I feel bad that he passed away, but he had some good ones. All right, look at that, Miss Queen of Wands. This is you being like in your confidence. This is you feeling like positive energy flowing through you on the inside. it's like you also kind of like dressing nice, flair for theatrical, getting out there, kind of like being a little bit like, what's the word? Just bold, like bolder, and like flaunting yourself, showing off. It's kind of got that Leo vibe to it. It's like that showing your energy vibe. But it's also, tapping into your talents and creativity. Very nice. Look at this. See, I thought so. You got all this, like this dress up stuff. So you can do just like what I did. You can take yourself on a date. Yes, Cheryl, he passed away. Isn't that crazy? It's just like, I'm sorry I'm taking a moment, but I'm just going to take a little quick moment for Gregory Scott. He I had noticed that like he had stopped doing videos as much, and the more recent ones his face looked a little puffy or something. I swear like he was shaking a little bit. I thought maybe he had Parkinson's, but he was always so good about talking to us about his moves and where he was going and who he was meeting, and I think I thought he like health things too and relationship things too. Like he was also always seemed very open about his travels and his life. And then I couldn't find anything about if he was sick or something. And then the other day, I saw people talking about different videos talking about his death. So that's what it. I mean, maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, but that's what people have been saying. All right. So anyway, back to your cards. So you also have the Hermit. So it's like, so what I was saying is like, how dressed up and took myself on a date. Like you can go with, somebody who asks you, but you can also just do it for yourself. You can just dress up really cute, go somewhere where you've been wanting to go, buy yourself some flowers and chocolates or whatever makes you happy, an ice cream cone or something like that. The hermit kind of gives me, solitary vibes. You can take yourself on a retreat or someplace spiritual too. Your beautiful outfit could be kind of like divine goddess, like buy yourself a new yoga outfit or something. I have in my Sheen cart, I have some belly dancing things in there. I may never wear them in public, but what if I just wear them for myself while I'm belly dancing and I feel sexy and whatever, I'm just doing it for myself and I'm feeling beautiful, right? So that's something you can do. So the hermit kind of gives me vibes like you're doing this on your own, but the hermit can also be somebody from a distance watching you or seeing you, like a long distance love or a long distance friend, somebody that's trying to say hello and shine the light at you. This also kind of represents Virgos too. So, and then look, maybe some travel to the friend or with the friend. That's possible. Um, or just like generally being on a journey. And it's a good journey. Your Six of Swords is one of the better swords cards, and this one is not necessarily in your head. But it can be. It can be like it can be more like a spiritual journey. So in your head, in a spiritual sense, it could be a transcendental kind of out of body experience. It could be something like that. Yeah, sounds really amazing to me too. So, this feels like a little bit like a love message. So, let's continue with the love. Let's see what is next in your love life. Very nice. Love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. So there could be somebody coming through saying admiring you, saying something about how you look, or you're dressed in this beautiful yellow outfit. So consider the color yellow. Yellow might be an important color for you. I don't know. I see you, Amira, looking pretty in yellow. You have pretty hair, and I feel like your face will light up, your smile and everything lights up in the color yellow, like it's meant for you. Look, and this is like the dating card. Love language quality time. So you got two love language cards coming out. Affirmations and quality time. Be the witness to each other's lives. So I feel like y'all are gonna, this person coming through, you're gonna hang out and be with them a lot. This also, these two from the other reading came out, lasting love and another gift giving thing. So lots of love language sharing in this next relationship, or the one that you're currently in, is gonna heighten in you have a few yellow shirts. Okay. Well, and look, this girl has like, well, it's not quite yellow, it's like a straw hat. Yellow or pink. But yeah, I feel like stay in your confidence, just like Laura. Um, and take good care of yourself. Treat yourself to the good things in life. You deserve good things. If you don't have a lot of money, then ways to spend your time that doesn't cost money. Like I budget my date, like the water wall was free, I just had to pay for parking. you know the concert was free, I just had to, and I had to walk a long way, but I found free parking, and then I just paid for a very fancy drink, but it wasn't that expensive. So I tried to budget for a nice, but I still treated myself nicely, you know what I mean? So it's like Oh, I remember for my birthday one year, I went to the Renaissance Festival and I decided I'm just going to go alone and enjoy the day all by myself on my birthday. And I hired one of those guys to drive you down the road so you don't have to walk. And I drove a Viking Queen and I just felt pretty amazing on one of those walking things, all dressed up like a Viking goddess. It's things like that. It's things like that's good for you, it's good for your soul, I think. So how does that feel? Do you need any more messages? It was fun. Okay, good. Alrighty. Well, if you're still out there, I will do a little reading for you. I don't think I've ever done a reading for you. Or maybe I have, yes, I have. It's been a while. I did a reading for Sammy last night. It was really nice. I feel like I'm gifted. To be honest, I'm gifted. All right. Okay. Okay. So did you want a divine door? You're gonna get one. Got secret sketches on the bottom. It's about wandering and drawing sketches. It's because of Greg that one of the reasons why I started this channel is because of Greg. He was telling me about many moons ago, back in 2016, he was like, I watched a pick a card. I'm like, what the F is a pick a card? I was like, what is a pick a card? That sounds so wrong. And then 7 years later, so many pick a cards later. Okay. Here we go. I like that white one. Intuition. Want to see what the picture is. Okay, that's a nice door. Simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Ooh. Let's keep looking. Patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Ooh. A cure for longing. Do you need this, Mr. I. Greg? Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. That's a crazy looking door. But the light's coming through. It's all metallic-y. Cure for longing. This is your cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. Then you have arrived. And you got secret sketches that it came out after all. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Secret sketches. I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. A good Pisces card. All right, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a. Okay, wait. You pick a deck. If you want any of these. Oh, these are important because, well, there's this. I discovered Cheryl Lee Harnish in Canada, so pick a deck if you want to. You don't have to. If you'd like an additional message. The middle one. Okay. This is the one that has the words. Ooh, look at that one. That's neat. Fractals. Do you remember when I talked about fractals? Oh, you got birthing too. I'm going to give you a different one though. All right. Birthing is good though. Nothing wrong with it. Bringing something into this world, creating. Ooh, storm. I wonder what the storm is about. I don't think I've ever gotten the storm card. It looks kind of Pisces too. Well, here we go. We all have to pass through difficult times in our lives. When things get tough, our vision and understanding can often become clouded. The feeling of being alone in it all, and even feeling abandoned by spirit in your darkest hour, can be overwhelming. But you're not alone at all. Hold on and hang in there. Every storm eventually passes. This will not last forever. This card is here to remind you that you really do have the strength and courage to survive anything that comes your way. Spirit is here supporting you in every step you take. Clouds always part, and the sun will make its way through once again. It is important to remember that whatever you are going through right now is for your highest learning and understanding. This card may come to you if you're having difficulty in your relationship with others. It is vital to remember that underneath anger is hurt. Forgiveness for yourself and others is a key to moving forward and healing this. This card also comes if you are experiencing any type of crisis, whether it is in your daily life or within your inner being. Just know that this is happening to enable you to see what is not yet in alignment for your highest good and what no longer serves you. This is your opportunity to make any needed changes in your life and to heal some very deep wounds from the past. Just know that you will survive this with your sanity intact. You will be stronger, more understanding, and more compassionate with yourself and others. Have faith in yourself, faith that you can and will make it through this. Spirit is here to support you as you find your own light at the end of this tunnel. So, it's faith, faith is the first step. Faith, trust, pixie dust. And I don't say that as just a whimsical, silly thing to say. It's part of James Barrie, Peter, and Peter Pan is a lot like, Wizard of Oz and all these kind of journey stories where you're never gonna go through life without ups and downs and difficulties, right? You have to face those things before you get to the wonderful place at the end of the road. but but yeah, the what was I going to say? Yeah, faith is believing in something that you can't see. Trust is surrendering to the universe. And pixie dust is that magical, serendipitous, didn't think it was ever going to happen event that just is magical, it's a miracle. It happens out of the blue. It's like the 999 manifesting portal. It's like when you least expect it and things like that. So there you go. Yeah, like yin yang. Yeah, I love the yin. Yeah, it's almost like it's like kind of like an S too. Oh, it is like an infinity, and it also kind of makes me think of the flower of life too. The S, like S for storm, S for Stenborg. uh, okay. Do you want any tarot? We could do like a 3 card, or do you feel happy right there? Good night, Amira. Okay. Sweet dreams. Good night, Cheryl. Oh, you're not going, still going then. You're just saying good night to Mira. I'm curious. I'm going to do like maybe 3 card and see what comes out. Anyway, all the time that you were a moderator, I never did readings for you. Oh, you get the Page of Wands. That's good. Oh, it's like somebody's afraid to get hurt. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. And Temperance. Patience. Patience, but a perfect blend. A perfect combination of elements. The Page of Wands is like, there's a lot of, well, okay, the Page of Wands represents the communication, the sort of like a message, an enthusiastic message. And it's like being brave and speaking up. This represents faithful and a lover and oh, kind of like I don't want to get too personal, but it's yes, it's very let's say enthusiastic. And yeah, so it's kind of like an enthusiastic energy. But there's this guy, which could be you, and then there's a feminine maybe, somebody who has to reach out with her. This could also be you though, like the other part of you. It doesn't matter, male, female, doesn't matter. But anyway, there's that feeling of I'm afraid to get hurt, but you're going to reach out with your intuition and not and have faith basically. But there's a bit of like not knowing the future, right? So there's like not sure what's going to happen. So if you make a move, you think you're going to get hurt. But like I said before, the sword suit is all about what's in your head, and it's really usually it's like you messing with your own head, like getting in your own head. But then there's this love energy again, like wanting to give love. And then there's this passion energy, wanting to give passion. So the knights are about the action part of the feelings. The page is about the verbal, like speaking. Like this, like if this is love language, this would be words of affirmation. And if this is love language, the knights would represent like acts of service and love and in passion. And then temperance is like balancing everything into a perfect blend. It also kind of gives me like checking off all the boxes kind of energy, or having a blend of all the energy to get what you want, or to feel good in your skin, or feel confident, or feel at peace and harmony, peace and harmony. Yeah. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but there you go. Oh, you wanted one card. There's your one card. That's the enthusiastic, affirmative messenger. Cure for lying patient. I like the secret sketches. I'm gonna keep drawing tonight before I go to sleep, but I'm pretty sleepy. Kind of sleepy. I didn't have my evening coffee, which I do sometimes when I go live, and then I'm like all hyper, but this time I wasn't hyper. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Until the next time. Till next we meet. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.